Hi, everyone. Hope you had a good weekend. So this week we'll have some focus on research with an annotated bibliography due on Tuesday, and then also on the topic of avoiding plagiarism with a short quiz due Thursday. So to complete the next project, of course, you'll need to do a lot of research, particularly on the writing and communication that's involved in the profession you've chosen to focus on, and you've already done some of that. So the annotated bibliography assignment for Tuesday is meant to help you to make additional progress on your research, and hopefully you'll be able to find all of the sources that you'll need for the project. I always recommend finding more sources than you need. So as you'll see in the instructions for the bibliography, at least 2 out of the 6 sources for the bibliography will need to be non-website sources. And so that might include, for example, interviews, sources you find through the Miami University Library databases, such as their ebooks, academic articles, and then of course the other 4 sources could just be, credible websites that you find. So remember to carefully evaluate each source as you choose them, and then include a full citation for each one. You can use either MLA or APA format, but remember to include a full citation. And of course, if your field uses a different citation style that you'd like to use instead, please do contact me. I know there are other citation styles out there. And of course, annotations, also known as summaries, really. So summaries of what each source is about and how you plan to use it should also be included with each of your citations. So these annotations will not only help me to know more about the sources that you find, but they'll also should be helpful for you since it requires you to evaluate each source more carefully. And then later you can consult your annotations as you work on your project. And I do have more details about that assignment on Canvas, but do contact me if you have questions. And of course, while you might find additional sources for your project later, as you begin work on planning and actually writing the project, the more quality sources that you can find right now will save you a lot of time later. So if you have any difficulties during the research process, make sure you do let me know. I'm very happy to help you out if you get stuck or would like some help evaluating some of your sources. I enjoy research, and so I don't mind. So for Thursday, we do have some readings to review that focus on citing sources and avoiding plagiarism. And of course, since our upcoming project will require you to research and use multiple sources, now is a good time to review the proper way to cite sources in your work, not only on a works cited or references page, but also for in-text citations. Those are very important. So remember, in-text citations are necessary whenever you get information from a source, whether you're quoting the source or not. Then in addition, you will need to review the academic integrity policy for this class, including the section forbidding the use of AI or any AI-generated, AI-powered tools, such as Grammarly. And of course, in the last couple of years, students using AI has been the primary form of academic dishonesty that I have seen. This, of course, is a more intentional form of academic dishonesty in most cases, as opposed to someone who simply forgot how to cite a source, which can be a form of unintentional plagiarism, but plagiarism nonetheless. So once you review the readings on citing sources and avoiding plagiarism, we do have a 3-question quiz due by Thursday night. So we also are now about halfway through the semester. And so by this point, I do hope that you've gotten a good sense of the course, but also what works for you and what might not be working for you. So I'm always looking for feedback on what is and is not working, as well as any suggestions that you might have to improve the course. In the past, I've taken many suggestions that students have given me, and I hope that has helped improve the class, and I'm always looking for more improvements. So I have created a mid-course anonymous survey that I hope that you'll take a few minutes to complete. It should show up for you for this week, I think on Thursday, October 16th. So the anonymous survey consists of just 3 open-ended questions about your learning in the class. It is completely optional. It's not worth any class points, but I do appreciate you taking a few minutes to complete it if you can do that. So next week, we'll move on to planning and outlining your project and then getting started on it. I will share some more details about that later, but feel free to look ahead. And if you have any questions as you work on the assignments this week, make sure you do let me know.